Hey guys, let me share something with you that might help you when you're editing or mixing. So sometimes when we're working on something, it's a little hard to see. Say if I want to see this green one right here real quick, it's kind of hard to see, right? So an easy way to be able to see that is if you hold Option Command and hit the brackets, you can zoom in and out, which makes it bigger or smaller. If you hold Command itself and brackets, you can zoom horizontally. It's a quick, easy way to zoom in on something if needed to find out, hey, where is that part? Where does it start? I want to remove that noise or whatever it is you're working on. Oh, before I forget, please like and subscribe to this channel. Another thing you can do, alternatively, one that I like to use a lot that zooms in horizontally real quick is T or R. So the T key or the R key, and you can zoom in real quick. Now, one thing I'd like to mention is you want to make sure you're in Command Keyboard Focus here, and that's this little thing right here. If you make sure that's on, if you click it, it's gray. Click it again, it will turn yellow or orange, and that means it's active. Then these keyboard shortcuts will work. Another one I like to use a lot is, say I want to only work on this track. If you hit the E key, you can zoom in real quick to that and use R and T to zoom in and out. You can get all the way down to the sample level here. As you can see here, you hit E again, it goes right back out. Very useful. Another one that I like to use, or one that you can use, is if you hold Option A, it will zoom in to the whole session. So say I'm zoomed in on this track. I'm on this purple one here. I hit Option A, then it highlights that whole track from the beginning to end. So you can see it's all here on the screen now. I hit E and say I zoomed in, and I hit Option A, then it highlights the whole track. Another one you can do that is useful is to use Command Option and to scroll your mouse in or out while you're holding Command and Option. You can see it zooms in and out. Very useful. And then say maybe I'm just working on a section, right? If I hold Option F, it only highlights that section. You can see the section that I highlighted, it zoomed into just that. So if I go back out, we go back out and look at everything, you'll see the section I highlighted. We'll do another one here. So I highlight just this right here, and I want to zoom in to just that. I would hold Option F, and then it zooms into just that section. These are very useful to know, so when you're working on something and you want to see something real quick and get back to mixing or the rest of the song, whatever you're doing to it, this is just a quick, easy way to navigate and work yourself around so you can fix a part and get right back to work. One last thing I'd like to share with you is if you go up here to this arrow and you choose Zoom Controls, you'll see this populate right here. You'll see 1 through 5. And what this will allow you to do is you can store your zoom settings. So say I want to store this zoom setting right here. I would hit Command, hit 1, while I hold Command and click on it. You saw it blinking. Now that's stored. So if I go to number 2, it will be something different. And if I go back to 1, you'll see it has my settings stored still. And let's do another one here. So let's do a zoom in here. Say we're going to zoom in that close. So we hold Command 3. Now we have that zoom setting. If I go back to 1, I have my old setting. I go back to 2, I have another setting. I go back to 3, and I have that setting. And you can make these to however you want. You can zoom in, out, up, down, whatever you want to do, and you can store them here, and that's very useful. And these tools here are also zoom in and out, so you can zoom in and out, just like the Command brackets that I showed you, and you can zoom left and right here. So that's another way to get around. I like using the shortcuts. T and R I use all the time. It's real easy. E I use all the time. It's real quick to see something real quick and then zoom back out, hit E again, and I'm back out. Very useful to get around while you're working on a song. Another one I like to use is what if you want to zoom in vertically, like for all the tracks? You can hold Option Control on a Mac and the arrow keys, and that will zoom in or zoom out vertically. You can see it gets bigger and bigger as I press it. Control, Option, and the arrow keys. And that's another way to get around real quick. Thanks for watching. If you got something from this video, please like and subscribe. Leave comments if you got them, and we'll see you in the next one.